Previously on our last video, we disassembled the mezzanine floor in the center of the house so that Chris and I could finish standing at the last of the walls inside. Continue to watch as the snow melts fast and we decide to switch gears a little bit and start to prep the land for pasture for our small herd of cattle, including 13 Scottish Highlands and 3 Angus.
So we got a new 40-foot container coming. Well, it's not new, it's gently used, but we're going to use it for storing a bunch of my shop stuff that I don't use. We'll get it brought up here so that we don't have to move a whole bunch of stuff at once whenever we decide to get up here. So he's just coming in now, and we'll see how the offload goes. Alright, so we're going to pick up the back end and drag part of it off, set it down, and then we'll pick up the front end, swing it over, and then he'll drive out. Good morning, guys. So we got our 40-foot container loaded with everything we brought up in my sister-in-law's 20-footer yesterday. Then we drove the 20-footer over to her place and attempted to unload that off my trailer, which turned into a little bit of a mess, but it wasn't too bad. But my plan for today, since weather's going to be good again, I'm going to get the rock truck greased up since it's been sitting all winter. And then once that's done, then I think I'm going to try to get the rock truck fired up, and we're going to drive it up here, and we're going to pick up all these piles. And I think I might pick up the 2 piles down here by the creek and get them brought over into one central pile. And then after that, I'm going to try to get the bulldozer fired up and see if we can kind of flatten it out a little bit up there and push a little trail, I guess you would call it, around the perimeter so that I can get that fence for the cows. Where did I leave my gloves? I definitely love that I've got this container all nicely organized, but now it sucks that I got 3 different containers and I gotta figure out, oh, where did I put that? Where did I put my rags? Alright, so got the rags. I got a glove because I remember now my gloves are down in the other sea can and I don't feel like walking down there, so we'll go Michael Jackson style. See if we can get this rock truck started. Is it gonna start? I don't know. I don't know. Absolutely bizarre. Let's find out. She's been fairly reliable, but I don't remember if I had to jump it last year or not. Somebody's been living in here. Let's let her warm up for a while. We'll get the excavator into position. Now we're gonna try and see if we can get her out of here. Alright, so we're standing on top of the excavator filling it up right now. Glad we're not attached to a pump to see how much we're spending, but I believe it's about 500 bucks a day running this girl. Actually, that was last year. Prices are kind of similar right now. We've greased it up and there's kind of a better look at what we're doing. We're not taking any trees down, we're just cleaning up all the stuff off the ground, one, so that we don't have a fire hazard, and 2, I think this is the first area we're going to fence to put the cows in. So I got it here. Let's get it loaded up and see what the first load's like.
What day is it today?
Cleanup day.
While Chris is out moving slash piles from the back pasture of the property, the kids and I do a little tidying up in and around the house. So Chris has been working on this whole section here. We're trying to get this spot here close to the house. Hurry up, camera. Right over here that we plan on putting some pasture here, and then possibly the barn actually right by where he's working. Right here close by me. There is we plan on putting our solar panel array for the house, and then up there kind of hopefully the barn will be up here. But he's been working on getting it all nice and flat, and he's done a pretty good job. And then there's the house over here. I plan on this side to the right. Over here we're going to do the greenhouse and the garden somewhere there. Some kind of fence to block the cows out, but I want this as pasture so I can look out and see the cows. I'm going to try to get some drone footage, but I'm a new driver, or new flyer. I almost drove it into the container house yesterday. Is a back drag, he calls it, and it seems to flatten it out a little bit better without disturbing the ground too much. saved the day. Chris got the track off. What were you doing?
Just driving through there to grab the stumps. The track locked up. So I picked the end up, but I guess I didn't pick it up enough and tried to clear whatever was out. And I guess I was wedged up against the stump and it popped the track off.
Well, how hard is that going to be to put back on? This is supposed to be in the middle. I guess what we're going to do is get the chains on here and try to pull it back on somehow. I've never helped with this machine. I've only done it with our Mini, and it's a pain in the butt with that one. I can't imagine what it's like on this machine. That it's a metal track and not rubber. We've set up Chris's turnbuckle and we're hoping that it's going to pull it up and over enough. But we'll get the side over and see. Now he's going to get another chain and pull on the top piece, I guess, over to the other side. We'll see. He's not very talkative this morning. Well guys, we've tried to get the track on without releasing the grease on the roller part. So I think Chris has disappeared. He said he's going to get some tools. I'm guessing that that's what he has decided to do, is to finally release the grease. Then we can push the roller back in and then it will give us enough slack to be able to pull the track back on. I don't know why he didn't do that first, but that's just me. Well guys, we loosened off the grease nipple and it's not really coming out of the hole very much. There's only a tiny little bit laying there, as you can't see really, but the track looks worse than it did when I first started, so I told Chris to blame it on me. Looks like a big mess. I think he just disappeared to go and get another chain to hopefully strap on the top so that that part doesn't come off. And then we'll hopefully be able to get it on. But for some reason, that sprocket piece roller thing, I don't know what this piece is called. Chris isn't here to be my... This one doesn't want to suck back when we have it pulled over, pushed in. After hours and hours of working at this and almost wanting to give up, finally... guys, there we go. Back in working order, hopefully. We tightened this side all up. Now that it's on finally, went ahead and tightened the second side just to make sure everything's all in ship shape. So hopefully he can get back to work now today. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more.